Good afternoon. Good win for us to kind of get the bad taste out of our mouths after the poor showing at Oklahoma. A team that we think is going to do a really good job this year in the Ivy. They gotten healthy. They've played a tough schedule, and they're starting to figure some things out coming off of a really good win at URI. But thought our guys really responded well and heeded to what the mindset, the tenor of the game needed to be, especially in the first half defensively. It's really hard to carry that over. We didn't do a great job of it in the second half, obviously. But proud of our guys for finding a way to respond and come out on top.
Kim, in defending Keno Lilly Jr.
Questions for Devin first?
Devin, what were kind of a couple days after the Oklahoma game, watching the film, and did you feel like there were things that were easily correctable?
Yeah, just after watching the game a few times, we were in the game for a long period of the game. I mean, we got off to a slow start, we fought back, and we were in the game till I want to say like the 10-minute mark, and then it was just, like you said, there's a lot of easy fixes that we could have had, like box outs and just knowing our discipline, things that we needed to do. So I say, yeah, just we got back, watched film, and we came in a lot better today with a good mindset.
There's a primary scorer on the other side, like Keno Lilly. How much do you welcome that challenge to kind of shut him down and make life difficult for him?
Jaden was on him. He was assigned to him tonight. I feel like Jaden did a great job. I was there a little bit. I mean, we would switch off, but Jaden was the primary assignment, so I think Jaden did a great job. It was a great team effort guarding him tonight, and I mean, I don't know how many points he finished with, but.
Devin, just as a team, how much did you want to respond after what happened at Oklahoma this week, and just how much was it nice to get out there and get a win tonight?
It felt great. I mean, we had a talk in the locker room with each other. It's a long season. We haven't even started Big East play yet, so like I was just saying, we watched film, and a lot of things that we could have fixed. I feel like we did a lot better job today, and just keep getting better, getting prepared for Marquette and Sacred Heart.
What adjustments did you have to make defensively coming into this game, or is it more of a mindset?
No, it was just a lot of mental breakdowns. I mean, I feel like we know what we have to do. We prepare great in practice every day, and like I said, it was just a lot of mental errors. It was our first true road game. I feel like we just had to get more connected with each other, and I feel like we did a great job today with responding. So we were really connected tonight.
Devin, you coming in today, just 2 games left before the Big East starts. Any extra urgency in that way, knowing that time is a little bit limited in terms of what you guys can do before you play Marquette?
Nah, I feel like we just take one game at a time. I mean, Marquette's gonna come up eventually, but a lot of teams around the country are losing games to teams that they're supposedly supposed to beat. So I mean, we just take one game at a time and go from there.
Devin, how much have you seen Cory kind of grow this year? He's gotten a lot more opportunities this year as opposed to last year. How much do you kind of see him more grow and get more confident?
I see it a lot. I mean, I see it every day in practice. We guard each other. He gives me a run for my money, and I feel like he's coming along very well. He's getting more confident each and every day. I mean, he saw limited minutes last year, I feel like, with an older team, and but I think he's coming along great. He has a great attitude coming in practice every day. Great attitude whenever he's on the court, on the bench. There's always a great attitude, and I feel like he's coming a long way.
Devin, how important was the defense early in the game, in the first half? You guys held their numbers down pretty well.
Yeah, I feel like that set the tone. Coming to the game knowing that the point guard was their main source of scoring, so you take that away, you take a lot of confidence away from a team like that. So, but they're a good team. I feel like they're gonna do good in the Ivy League. So.
How tough is this as a student athlete, knowing that you have final exams and just sort of balancing that with, trying to prepare for the next game and Big East play coming up too?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Me personally, I finished all my finals, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. But yeah, it takes a toll. I mean, obviously, students going home, and I feel like our crowd was still great tonight with limited students here, but it's just been great.
How'd you do in the finals?
No, I'm playing. It was good. I did good, for sure.
So that means you'll get to live in the gym this week?
Yeah. Like Coach Kim was saying after the game, this is like a month where you get to experience what it's like being a pro. You get to come into practice, get shots up, not worry about class, take care of your body, and you just have a lot of extra time to focus on basketball. So it's a great time to be a college student.
Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry to jump the gun. Just defensively, you talked about after the Oklahoma game, just when you have a scorer that can put the ball in the hoop, sees it go in early, it can be really difficult. Making you sort of get it going today, it seemed like you put a lot of defensive attention on Keno Lilly Jr., made it tough for him. How crucial was that in the first half?
Yeah, we were much better. And some of the same areas. It's a thin line. Obviously, our ball security was we were awful at Oklahoma, just downright awful. Worst I've ever seen us, practices included. On both sides of the ball, our offense didn't give our defense a chance because of the turnovers, but still, as bad as we played, we took the lead and got the initial stop and didn't get the rebound. So, really all we had to watch from the game was the turnovers and the point of the game when it was 39-38 or 40-39, whatever it was. It was very simple things. And we came out with a much better mindset defensively tonight, which set the tone for the game. Still some problems with the turnovers, but some of them I don't mind. If we're overpassing or oversharing, I don't mind. I don't like the over-driving, over-dribbling, careless passes. The Warriors turn the ball over a lot. It's because they pass the ball a lot. So we want to improve our sureness with the ball, but was really proud of our defense in the first half. Not in the second half, but in the first half I was.
Kim, what do you say to some of the younger players, obviously the first time through for some of these guys, Garway and Jaden, who struggled the other night? It's just move on?
Yeah, it's a chance to learn. I said this a while ago about Bryce. Our process doesn't change after a good game or bad game, win or after loss. We, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, is Rudyard Kipling. And it holds true. Jaden wasn't good, really his first-ish game back, and wasn't great tonight. But that's okay. We'll watch it. Those guys are young, freshmen and sophomores. They're learning. They're learning, how to play, how to navigate these games. I thought Jaden did some great things tonight.
Kim, you've been with Josh Aduro for a while, 1,500 points, another solid game for him tonight. Just what's he meant to you as you guys have gone through this together?
Yeah, we really understand each other. We can speak to each other on the court without words. Gesture, he's a great connector on both sides of the ball. He's really mature. Doesn't get caught up in the things in the game that a lot of less mature players would. Shot attempts, touches. He's just focused on winning and playing the right way. He's a great anchor and connector for our group.
When he takes back-to-back charges in the first half, when one of your veteran, most important players is buying in like that, everyone else really doesn't have a choice but to follow.
I think all our guys would. He's selfless. He's a selfless player. And it's the best thing you can see out of an older player is when you can truthfully get to that point of selflessness, the game is going to give you everything. And it will. The game's going to give him everything for as long as he wants to play because it's not about him. He's a great passer. He's a great pick-and-roll defender. He's a great help defender. He's a great teammate. He helps the young guys. When you're playing this game, focusing on everyone else, the game will give you everything that you may selfishly want deep down.
Kim, how much did you see Cory kind of get more confidence as the game along? He had a tough bank shot at the start and then hit a three, shot clock winding down. But at the end of the game, I think he had a good take to the rim. Yeah. Just how much are you seeing him grow confidence-wise within the game?
Yeah, same. I kind of look at him like a sophomore. Same Jaden. Redshirt at UConn, didn't play much last season. He's now getting his taste of what it's like. So you kind of chuckle at some of the mistakes he makes in the game, over-dribbling, over-driving. But he's learning, rushing his shot. He's learning. It's a process to feel these games out. He made some really good plays. Those two plays were big in the first half. I thought we needed him amongst all the turnovers, but he was really solid in the second half. He made a great ball screen play to get Jaden an open three from the right slot. He missed it. He was really good.
Hey, Kim, what was the difference with your defense tonight? Filling gaps, playing with a little bit more intensity?
Yeah, more intensity, more urgency. Truthfully, the rebounding was a difference. At the most important juncture of the game at Oklahoma, as awful as we played, when we took the lead, we actually got the first miss. We got the miss we needed. We didn't get the rebound. And I think if you let someone take the ball from you, and if you let someone disregard you and go get offensive rebound, I think it's the biggest sign of disrespect in basketball. I think it's an attack at your manhood. And I thought our guys responded with rebounds in the first half, only giving up three offensive rebounds for the game.
Kim, any general thoughts on renewing this series with Brown today? You know, hadn't been played in.
Yeah, it was a good game. Mike Martin's he's a great man. He's a great man. He's a great coach. Really respected the way he reached out to us when we first got the job. It was a good game for the city.
Seeing Eli back out there for the first time in a while, what's he kind of done the last week or so to kind of move to the next step?
Yeah, he's getting back in his process. You hate it for a young guy that you have to go through that time period of being out. He had a nasty ankle sprain, but it's good to see him back. He's had a couple of really good practices. He earned some minutes tonight. Was just okay, but again, great opportunity for him just to get on the court and feel it and learn from his mistakes. Mistakes are so important, and we all fell before we learned how to walk. No one got up, walked the first time at 11 months or so. So good opportunity for him to learn. Thank you, guys.